when we do it in this way of life approach, when we see it as a kind of spiritual exercise, it has a clear role. It helps students at this crucial point in their life. They're thinking through these questions already. I think philosophy as a way of life really connects up quite clearly with schools that have a distinct religious mission. Usually that mission is going to be some kind of transformative ideal about, the kind of people you want them to become, and usually wanting them to think about the big questions, think about questions of faith.
If I had to say generally why I think institutions with a religious mission are a good fit for philosophy as a way of life classes, I think there's a couple things that come to mind. So one, religious institutions often think really carefully about vocation, and they see education as more than just transformation of information or access to a career path, but they see it as really formation of the whole person. And so in that sense, philosophy is a very foundational discipline at helping people integrate what they learn in other kinds of classes.
Traditionally, a lot of religious schools, particularly Catholic schools, the context that I've taught, have had philosophy requirements. And there's always core revisions that you go through, and there's this question that arises of why should philosophy, along with theology, continue to occupy a key place in the core curriculum? And so when we do it in this way of life approach, when we see it as a kind of spiritual exercise, it has a clear role. It helps students at this crucial point in their life. They're thinking through these questions already, and so we're providing them a way and putting them in contact with the Catholic intellectual tradition and other sort of great spiritual traditions to help them work through those questions they and we ask throughout our lives.
Students with a religious background or who have chosen a religious school, though that appeals to them, the idea that practices can help transform you. And so particularly looking at philosophy as a transformational discipline or a set of exercises that help you become the person you want to be and live well, I think is a good fit.